Hello, hello, beautiful people. I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, the tarot to communicate energies to you guys. Most amazing, beautiful viewers. I love you guys so much. I'm so glad you found me if it's your first time joining me. And if you're returning, I'm so blessed, so grateful to be here doing your reading yet again. So, what are we looking at? We're going to take a look at what's the next sort of major shift going on energetically. Significant change, major shift coming your way energetically. Now, I do want to make mention there's a lot of people here. Okay, so I'm tapped into the frequency of the collective that taps in here. And I know some of you guys are not wanting to hear about relationship. Okay, some of you guys and some of you guys do. I don't know what pulls through here. I read it exactly as I see it. And so what we resist persists. If there's energy around you pulling through in a connection you're not wanting to hear about, then, maybe there's a message there you're needing to hear. Sit with that and then release it. No need to feel judgment, guilt, shame. Okay, many people could still surrender. Still sitting through tarot readings. Do not put pressure on yourself that you are in any other state other than that in which you're connecting to. Okay, that was for someone. So, doesn't matter what anyone else is sort of saying or doing. We can certainly be in full surrender mode tapping into tarot. Okay, it has nothing to do with anything except for what you feel inside, what you need. Everyone is completely different, and sometimes we need guidance in the path of surrender right to the very end, and that's okay. All right, so 3 options, and we're looking at next major significant change energetically. If there's energy around you that's pulling through from someone else, it's going to show up in that pile. You can listen to it. You can go check out another pile or just go to another reading altogether or another reader. Whatever you want to do, it's totally up to you. We're all free. All right. So option 1, the orange marker here with the orange pom-pom. Option number 2, the yellow marker with the yellow pom-pom. Pow, pow. Option number 3, the lime green marker with the green pom-pom. All right, sit with this. If you're pulled to multiple piles, absolutely fine, or multiple markers, multiple colors. Just means that there could be multiple messages, energy tied to your frequency here that I'm tuned into. Okay, so never feel obligated to listen to the whole thing. If it doesn't resonate, go check out something else. All right, I will see you at your pick. Hello, hello, beautiful pick number 1 with the orange marker. Orange is the color of the sacral. Okay, and sacral chakra houses a lot of blockages when it comes to stored energy, trauma, learning to trust our emotions and be open, be vulnerable, and that sort of thing, all in the sacral chakra. Okay, so let's take a look at the energy that's shifting for you. This is the next major sort of significant event, shift, change energetically happening next in your world. Okay, so as I mentioned in the intro, don't force anything to fit. Lean on your intuition, what you'll see, feel, or hear to determine whether this messaging is for you. I'm not really going to be doing an energy check, so it's important to tap to your intuition and lean in that. Okay, and then we'll pull some tarot, and I will be doing a bit of Lenormand cards as well to get another layer here in what we're supposed to be seeing. All right, so let's go. Pile 1, we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So the 7th chakra is the crown chakra. So here we're talking about the sacral. So I'm getting the sacral all the way up, but we're missing the root. So what does this mean? Maybe something's going on in the root chakra here. Well, let's see. Okay, so 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. We have the rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Well, this is definitely the sacral. Sacral is all about our sensuality, sex, intimacy, vulnerability, but we don't put too much weight on the words. Okay, it's more the energy that pulls through. And so the rabbit is sort of fearful. You know, it is about fertility, though. Rabbits are very fertile here, but could be spooked very easily. They tend to run. Too much concern with sexual matter. Okay, well, let's see. And then we have the sun, divine masculine energy, happiness and well-being. Okay, so fertility could be divine feminine, although source, father source, is creating something, which is also fertility here. And I'm getting masculine energy, especially when it comes to sacral. You know, divine masculine rules the lower 3 chakras here. Leo energy. Yeah, I'm getting strong fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, specifically Leo pulling through. Okay, and then we have whip and broom. Okay, so this is one of the more challenging cards in the Lenormand because it's about potentially being oppressed or sometimes even physical abuse. Could be emotional abuse. Okay, now I always have to make mention, if you're being physically, emotionally abused in any situation, it is never right for under no circumstances. Okay, only you know this. Okay, but this could be a form of oppression happening, you know, or some sort of, yeah, oppression, abuse in some way inside our energy centers. Okay, so we'll see how this ties in. We might be getting sort of a baseline here so that we know what's happening. And like I said, it could be someone around you if you don't resonate, but we'll see. Okay, so here we have the mermaid. So this gives me siren energy. It's like being, you know, pulled sort of to our doom and gloom. And sometimes there might be fear around following this sort of desire. You know, the siren is sexual energy being pulled sexually. But at the same time, it's like, where's this leading me to? And she's made of gold, which is quite heavy, you know, sinking down, making us sink down, maybe in the waters, like sinking down to our emotions. We might not want to be pulled down to our emotions in some way here. I feel something about being pulled sexually. And number 25 and the number 7. 7's the chariot, which is integrating shadows. It's about balance, of course, and victory and, you know, moving ahead. But I'm getting more the integration of shadow. And shadow is blocks in our chakras, such as blocks in the sacral. That prevents maybe being intimate. You know, and the 7th chakra is connecting to the divine, our intuition, receiving downloads, dreams, symbols, synchronicities coming from, you know, the divine, not in the 3D. Number 11 showing through here. 11's a master number. That is about synchronicities. It's also about divine inspiration and encouragement to keep going. And we have the Jack of Clubs, which is the Jack of Wands. That's fiery energy again, being pulled by our passion. The Jack of Wands, or I guess it would be the Knight of Wands, I should say. The Jack of Clubs is the Knight of Wands, is pulled by his passion. Okay. Resistance. So I was feeling that with the siren energy, not wanting to dive into the body of water where we'll feel out of control, to plunge into the emotions and peg ourselves to some siren energy, which could be something we're passionately pulled to. So we're resisting, and that ties into the messaging I kind of had at the beginning. What we resist persists. I feel there's some sort of resistance. Creator alchemy, temperance energy, number 60 or the number 6. 6 is all about harmony. It's also the lovers and the devil reduced. So I'm getting Gemini, Capricorn energy. But yeah, it's like the lovers meets the devil, because the lovers is all about, you know, our destined partner, the choices. And the devil is feeling a resistance, or I should say resisting something because maybe we feel held back or bound. And so creators, the sun energy, you know, this fertility to create something. I don't know, some of you guys might be literally like creating like a family here, you know. Okay. Magic happens when you most expect it. So when you most expect it, trusting in the divine here, and magic could be this temperance energy. The alchemist creates its own magic when it's in the right energy of balance. So we were getting balance, and we're also getting that from the Chariot. Balance, healing. Okay, number 44, also a master number. This is integrity as a foundation. Treating the earth as a home and a temple. It's also about manifestation and leadership. We're in leadership. That means we are sort of not maybe resisting or making excuses. We're standing in divine order. Okay, so now I'm getting Emperor energy. Okay, and now we have unknown, looking out into the universe. Again, getting this same energy, like being called by something, but we don't know if we're going to step into a landmine. Patience. Look at, she's pregnant, so we're getting that fertility again. Divine feminine energy with this beautiful pregnant mother energy. And the moon talks about her subconscious, talks about divine feminine, and talks about her fears. We're seeing the moon transitioning, could be the stages of emotions we're having to sit with, but something to give birth to here. And patience in their 7 again. 7 is, like I said, the Chariot energy. 7's about faith, wisdom, reflection. Okay, the moon's about reflection as well, and understanding. Patience. Patience. Okay, we have the sacred temple, number 5, and it's a spirit connecting with the 7th chakra, the divine spirit. 5 is a challenging number because it could represent conflict and change, rebuilding of something. Although I'm getting strong Hierophant energy from this 5, and Hierophant is all about what we value, what we commit to, what we build. Like, yeah, with the sacred temple, it's like our Hierophant environment or something here, our structure, what we're committed to, what we value, some sort of spiritual understanding here, looking out into the universe. So we have number 5 again. Yeah, 5 was standing out. So, like I said, 5, conflict, loss, change, but it's the moment of rebuild. Hierophant, and it's also temperance energy, reduced. And like I was saying, temperance was getting balance and healing. Showing up in doable energy here to create magic. And travel. Travel is where we sort of leave our nest. And the rabbit could be uncomfortable with this, so it's, yeah, travel is we leave the familiar to sort of go on a journey or an unexpected, or the doors are closed and we see the briefcase or the luggage. Travel, and it says events. Okay. Ungrateful daughter and earthly mother. So what were we getting from Earth here? It was 44, right? Yeah, it was pulling through with the master number, which I'm not seeing here anymore. Yeah, there, 44. Because that was integrity as a foundation, and treating the earth as home and a temple. Look at this temple. Ungrateful daughter and earthly mother. Something's going on in your world here. 7 again. Now we have 3 7s. There's so much coming through here energetically. I don't know how to put into words, but it's tying in. Okay, it's tying in all beautifully with the Hierophant, integrating shadow, balancing, and doing something here rather than resisting something. Like, because we've been in an energy here that hasn't been workable, that hasn't been an alchemy energy, that's been unhealed for quite some time. Okay, and we have the Thief. And that's number 6. So now we have 2 6s and 2 5s. Where's the other 6 we were feeling here? Here. So the Thief, it could be 7 swords energy. Self-deception or something. Don't feel it's something taken away so much as with the 6, it's like we're robbing ourselves of some balance by not allowing the problem solving to happen. Okay, that's weird energy. So here we have the hammer. Okay, and it looks like the hammer is like handmade. It's almost like we had to come to creating the thing that breaks us out of the restriction, the jail, whatever. I'm getting convict here with the stripes. Breaks us out. So now we're free. Free. I feel this person was stuck to something because they were resisting or something. Yeah, like salvation, like they can only free themselves energetically here of the thief that's been robbing them of something. Okay, and here we have time for a nap, 24, and there's another 6 coming through. So now I have 666, and 66 is a master number as well. Service is a source of joy in which one pours from an overflowing cup and not martyrdom. So giving from a place, okay, of pure love here. We see stars, which is Aquarius energy, all about our wishes and our hopes for the future. Time for a nap. Look at the fox energy. So that's the thief. I was feeling some deceptive sort of energy here with the fox, because the fox is sly, sneaky, maybe not upfront. Okay, moon, like we said, it was pulling through here. Feminine energy, maybe not seeing something clearly or for what it is. Emotions, divine feminine. Time for a nap. Or a reflection here. Okay. Do we want to pull? No, we won't pull the tarot or the Lenormand just yet. I'm going to read this and then we'll pull that and see what more we get. So you can go skip ahead if you want. I'm feeling 2 energies here. I gotta be honest. So you could be either one of these energies or dealing with someone like this, okay? Just, you'll know who you are. I feel like there's challenge with someone, and it could be that I'll have to pick who's you, and I have no idea who's you, but in order for me to channel this properly so I don't get lost, I'll say there's someone really challenging here because they have blocks in their sacral, and I won't say it's you, although I do feel I've read for this energy a lot, but who knows. So blocks in the sacral. Can't get intimate, can't get vulnerable, a little skittish, maybe on the run here, okay, because of some unknown. And so I feel like you were wanting to create something here with this person, okay? I feel there's been a period of time like that has gone by, you know, requiring a lot of patience. With all this chariot energy, there's been a lot of integration of shadow on both sides, I feel here. Okay, and I feel like the biggest challenge here is potentially in an imbalance of someone not being able to show up because of these blocks. And they've been resisting being pulled towards like what they're being called towards here. Okay, and so I feel like this has been a predominant energy that's been either stuck, like I said, for some time here with all these lunar cycles. How many do we have here? 9, and that's how long it takes to birth something. So 9 months. Okay, and I don't know what the significance of 9 months is so much, but I feel like the 9th month is September, which is a month of harvest, at least here anyway. Okay, what it signifies or symbolizes here as I'm channeling doesn't have to mean, you know, that month specifically significant, although it could be, but I feel like the harvest, the birth, the harvest is here from something that's been uncreated. It's supposed to be born, you know, and I feel it is around like if it's not with another person, whatever you were engaged with energetically, there was a massive block here. And I feel for a lot of you guys, it's another person. But if you're just trying to create something, it seemed like there was, the universe was putting up a big, major block here. Okay, but let's go back to how I was reading it. So, two energies, and I do feel as though in order for there to be a creation of something magical, which is balanced and come into fruition and to be born, to come into harvest, there has to be some major shift here. Okay, and since we're reading what is this major shift, I feel like there is this illumination around this energy of what wasn't working, where the stuck energy was. Okay, because I feel like the stuck energy here is one that needs to be highlighted or seen exactly as it is in order for it to break out of its restriction here. And a big part of why it was stuck in this was because of the unknown. Okay, because of the unknown, like we'd rather face the devil we know than the one we don't. And so although there was a lot of passion, pull, desire, sexually, I feel here, okay, but this is also where creative energy is stored. So if it's not sexual, then it's like creating this thing, you know, this big creation, and really intensely being pulled by it, but feeling like we cannot, for the fact that there's massive sort of unknown and resistance to follow our pursuit here. And so this travel, I'm going to pull some cards because this is where I don't really fully see exactly what's going on. I feel Hierophant energy, which is our way of life and seeing what we value and commit to here. I feel like there's some removal of clouds. So there's removal of uncertainty, so we can see now. Okay, it's almost like I'm hearing like hallelujah, like the lights are coming out here. We're seeing something here. Okay, and building is all about structure, stability, something solid here we're seeing, and the clouds are dissipating. But I feel like there's like this card's giving me mixed energy, because I mean the door's closed and the luggage is still here, but did someone leave without their luggage? like did they leave without like, are they preparing to leave, or they're about to leave, they leave their luggage, they go back in to grab something? Like, I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna see. Okay, but I don't know if there's massive fear around this. Like, I'm seeing a whole thing sort of play out in my mind. This is really weird. It's like what I'm seeing in my mind is like someone sort of breaking out, seeing the hallelujah, getting whatever they need, putting it in this luggage, going outside, puts the luggage down, goes back inside, closes the door, takes a nap, although now this luggage is susceptible to the thief. This is so bizarre. Okay. I've done readings in the past that were not clear, and we worked our way through it. So we're going to see what is this all about, because I feel like there was good intention to go on this travel, to leave whatever safe zone, the comfort of the home. I feel like we haven't arrived just yet. I feel like we were prepared. And then I feel like we went back to reflect or went to take a nap. But why did we leave the luggage out there? Wookie dokie. Let's see. Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 1. What is this cryptic message all about for pile 1? Why are we seeing this? What is this major shift, energy change going on? I feel it's that way. For pile 1, what is this next major energy shift, this significant event, change? going on for pile 1. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 1. Thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here doing your reading. Yeah, this is a weird energy, you guys. It's almost like, yeah, it's like there's something in play here, and it's being resisted right to the last minute. It's like the divine had a message. We need to go reflect and get this download last minute before we go on a journey here. Yeah, enlightenment, getting clear about something. Okay, so what do we see? Look, blindfolded, 2 swords, indecision, sitting at a crossroads. Okay, and so this is the cards of the tarot of opposition. So one side is shadow, one side is the light attribute. 2 swords. There's the sun setting, and here's it in the upright. 2 swords with the moon. Moon's about fear. We keep getting the moon coming through again. Emotions. It's like fear of facing an emotion or taking action here. Grabbing the truth to take action on the truth. And here we're sitting blind. What's going on in this major shift though, Spirit? I don't get it. Okay, so temperance, yeah, which we felt for sure from this card. Like I said, Sagittarius energy. I need to be in workable energy. This is about healing as well. This is in shadow. It's sand. It's not water. It's sand and not water. Okay. And here we have 9 pentacles. In the shadow. I have to sit with this energy, you guys. I'm like completely baffled. Here we have 9 wands in the light attribute. 9 wands. Still building the fence. Still building the wall. And here we've got to reflect. So we're still amidst building the wall. Okay, and the blocking card here, we have 8 of Cups. Walking away, what doesn't emotionally fulfill us. All right, and then here we have the Fool. Certainly taking a leap of faith, having a new beginning. The Rose to me always talks about romance. And I'm seeing Dove. This is in the light attribute. Okay. We're missing the dog. We're seeing the dove. So the dog represents the loyalty, but I feel like someone's left already. And now we have the dove. So on the way to find peace, or to be a peacekeeper in some way here. 10 cups. So 10 cups is emotional fulfillment. The ladybug is all about abundance. These yellow flowers could be significant. She's holding on to this yellow flower. 9 pentacles, and he has his back to her. Why are there 2 people in the 9 pentacles? There's 2 people in the 9 pentacles. This is so interesting. Okay, so 10 cups is clarifying this. Where did I pull this from? I think I pulled it from here. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And she's in the light attribute. Okay. And 6 of Cups. So this is soulmates energy. This is person, place, thing of the past, a memory that we hold close to us. Here's in the light attribute. Okay, I really need to sit with this energy. What's under this 2 swords? It's the Knight of Wands in the shadow. I gotta sit in this energy and see what's pulling through here, okay? And see if we can make sense of this whole thing. I gotta grab my wand. Just give me a minute. I think there's more now we're gonna have to do, but I do see what's it's saying here. I don't know how much of this is new or what side you fall on, but I feel it is an old energy because I feel like the cycles are pulling through here. Okay, I feel something's been fucking beat to shit here. Okay, because it's taken so long with the patience here. Whatever this thing is, it feels like it's just a constant sort of beat up. Okay, you could be working with someone here. Just this energy is not producing. It's imbalanced and it's not producing and not in a workable energy. And I feel like there's some sort of I don't want to use the word deception, but it's almost like physically going along, but I feel like there's energies in one place. This is the weirdest reading I've ever done, I gotta admit. Energies in one place and physically, yeah, and physically things are happening here. I feel like if someone's been in a 9 Pentacles energy, which is a very independent energy, 9 Pentacles, okay, like available, single, successful, showing up, capable, confident in their own sort of ability here. I feel like there's now 2 people here showing up in this 9 Pentacle energy. So it's like sharing in my independence, but I don't feel good about this. Okay, and it's like I feel like I said, you could be working with someone here who is not really workable, still needing to heal. And then there's this energy of allowing there to be sort of a shift here. But the thing that needs to happen is the inner blockage or the inner recognition here in order to find cohesion between the energy and what's physically happening. It's almost like we go along with something just for the sake of it, but inside we're in a complete different energy. So how can we, it's like, okay, I'll go with you on this trip, but the whole time I'm not wanting to be there, or it's not going to happen. I'm just negative. Like, this magic happens when you most expect it. Like, obviously, if I go someplace and I'm already expecting the worst and just like not wanting to be there and I'm just doing the physical actions, it's not going to result good. So yeah, like, I don't know which energy you are. Like, if you're feeling like you're sort of hesitant on something, but you're just going along to prevent something from happening, I feel like it's not I don't know why you feel you got to do it, but I feel you got to do it. And if you're working with someone like this, it's like you might not understand or see what's going on inside of them here. And so I feel like there's this like, okay, like taking action on this thing, but it's like, do you really want to go on the trip with this person if you only knew? And I feel like most of you guys are intuitive, so if you're in that, you'd probably know. But it's like maybe our material desire trumps what's actually going on here. And what's actually going on here is that somebody is still defensive and hasn't had enough time to sit with an energy, to look at themselves, to remove any sort of block, to be in workable energy. And so they're still imbalanced. In fact, they're still sort of defensive, and they're still sort of building walls here. And maybe you walked away from this person or this thing, and so this person feels like, oh, like I'm gonna lose out on this opportunity if I don't. Yeah, like, look, there's a little key here. It looks like a key anyway. Like, yeah, the key to the door. It's like I have to act and take action here, but there's also still inside what's going on is this protective, defensive sort of energy. And so if you walked away from someone, they're feeling like they have to take action here. A way to find peace between two people, where I feel like maybe loyalty has been lost or trust has been lost. And so it's like I have to sort of do this or go down this road in order for there to be to I don't know, like do something here. Like I said, we'll pull more. I don't know, you guys. This is really weird. Okay, so now we have the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like this is this energy is giving me somebody like really like reflecting now and looking like do I even want to get what it was that I wanted anyway? When behind it all, it's still this resistance energy, you know, like we could go with the pentacle, the thing that's happening here just for the sake, but there's like a contemplation now and looking and saying, I don't even feel I need this in this way. Like this isn't how it was sort of supposed to happen. Like, is this the 10 of Cups that I envisioned it would be? The full potential that I was like envisioning or hanging on to, or there's like this hope of this utopian forever place of happiness, and now I'm looking at this like this can't be it, or like do I even, does it even represent this to me? Does it even represent this to me? So there's reflecting, I feel here, and this is really weird. I'm going to pull some Lenormand, then I'm definitely going to do more tarot here, okay? Just bear with me. If you don't want to hear this reading because it makes no sense to you, then join the club, because I have no idea what the beep is going on. Okay, so we have the rats, or the mice. 23, again, 5. We're getting lots of 5s in the card layout. So mice is that annoying sort of constant chewing of things that ruin the integrity over time, you know. 7 could certainly be defensive energy. 7 wands here. Somebody sort of fighting for what they believe in. And normally there's like, I don't know, 1 mouse in the Lenormand. Like we have 2, and then we have 2 in the 9 Pentacles. Like I don't know if someone wants to not share. They don't want to share. And like the mushroom's all about interconnectedness and how everything is sort of interconnected here. Like someone doesn't want to share. Okay, but I feel like they don't want to share because why not? I don't know. I feel like everything was in line, and then last minute something gets canceled. Or someone has second thoughts and says, you know what? Oops, you know what? Like, nah. Like a hidden book. Like it's closed. We don't see it. We don't see it. Hidden information. The anchor, feeling weighed down. It's also getting grounded or having a certain level of security. And the 9 swords. And the coffin, the end of something. The end of something. You guys stumped me. So I could read this many ways right now, but we are going to dig in here. I feel 2 energies here, you guys. And maybe somebody feels way down and somebody wants some sort of security here. And there's like an unknown, something that's not shared, you know, it's not shared, it's not seen, it can't be seen. And maybe there's, you know, a lot of illusion when it comes to what we want to see and what's actually there, getting in the way of the truth. And so I feel like in both cases, maybe, you know, both people want to see what they want to see here. But I feel like somebody's in defensive, non-sharing energy. And over time, this is sort of eroding the loyalty, the trust. And I feel like this energy wants to have something, but at the same time, hang on to something. And we can't have our feet in both worlds, and we can't be chasing two rabbits, or else we run the risk of losing it. And I think the other person who wants to believe in something true, wants some sort of security, but maybe is too fearful to embrace a deeper truth here. And the deeper truth here becomes very apparent upon reflection of what the actual truth is here. And so I feel there's like a last minute change of mind, or pause period, or yeah, like someone's reflecting here. Okay, so it's coming in little bits. Let's see. Drop the card. Oh, I dropped the mice. Okay, so lots of 5s and 7s, like for sure, lots of 5s and 7s. Okay, like I said, 5's conflict, change, and having to rebuild. I feel like something here has eroded over time, and it could be trust. You know, and 7 is all about, like I said, chariot energy of integrating shadow. But now I'm feeling Tower, which is also 7 reduced. And Tower is, you know, because with the closed book, it's like suddenly we get some information or see something. And that's what I felt that Queen of Pentacles was seeing something here, which she can depend on because she wants the anchor. So she's all about reliable energy, dependable energy. And so the Tower is like, okay, now I see. And it's the shattering of the illusion, or letting the tower fall. Spirit, can we get clear about what does pile 1 need to know about this major event, or this energetic shift going on in their world? Clear and concise message that I can channel for pile 1. What are they needing to know for the greatest and highest good of pile 1? What is this? Let's here. I feel like there's 2 more. Look at that. Now we have the King of Pentacles. 9 counterparts. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And he's in the light attribute. Okay. And here we have the Empress. So that was this fertility. Empress in the shadow. Taurus energy. So heavy Taurus coming through. So we have the 2 swords again. We're seeing it again. Okay, in the shadow. Or I guess it's not the shadow. This would be the shadow, but at least we've made a decision here. It's like still sitting here at the crossroads. Okay, so 2 swords. We only see 1. I feel, oh my goodness, you guys, there was definitely a long history here. 1 sword's already sort of gone. 2 swords, you normally see 2. There's only 1 thing to do here. And there's a lot of fear in picking up the sword of truth. And I think someone has no choice but to pick up a sword of truth. But as they do this, their energy is out of whack. It's out of whack. 4 of Swords. I need to reflect. And this is in the shadow. Look at that. So here it's like we're taking a nap, we're sitting, we're reflecting with some truth, like we should with the 4 swords. Here's like someone's like fucking doesn't want to take the truth. Someone doesn't want to act and sit with truth. Why not? Okay, 5 wands, conflict. Yeah, it's causing conflict. So it's in the light attribute. And here it looks like it's not a serious fight, but here it looks like it's a serious fight. Like it's getting bloody here. So this could be a friendly battle, but I feel like this is masking something. Someone's conflicted here. They're masking something here. Knight of Cups. This is how we express ourselves. And we show love, give love. And this is a block in expressing and giving and receiving love. 6 Wands. 6 Wands is the ego card. And here he has all of his defenses. Rather than being sort of seen. It's like, I don't want to be seen here. Okay, 6 Wands, victory. 7 Cups. 7 Cups is the confusion, uncertainty, and here it looks like it's giving me 9 Swords energy. Like the uncertainty, the lack of clarity is tormenting. Okay, and then here we have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, well, she looks beautiful in either or situation here, but I feel like this is giving me siren energy. You know, here she's like more of this like alluring sexual energy here. She's like more maiden, but like virgin energy. Here she's more seductive. Okie dokie. Spirit, what in the world? And the King of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, divine counterparts. Okay. You guys. You could be dealing with somebody here who's been very, 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 very hesitant. Okay, unless it's you. Again, switch roles. In some sort of established thing. Okay, King, Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if you're the king or the queen. Okay, but there's potentially some, and you could be the Queen of Wands, some sexual thing here pulling this person out of their pentacle realm here, and they're very challenged with this, and they're lying to themselves. They're lying to themselves. And so I feel this person's resisting truth here, and fighting and not wanting to accept this sort of truth, and they're tormented here, where they have no choice but to take action. And so I feel they're taking action, but I feel like their defenses are up. Okay? And they're really pulled by this Queen of Wands energy, this seductress. But I feel like there's a need to really tap into Empress energy, unconditional love, knowing love of self and our self-worth and our self-value. Okay? And so I feel like this is going to take real reflecting. And I feel like last minute, the truth always sort of prevails. And so I feel like this person might start doing actions in way of which they're being pulled to do, and chicken out at the last minute, and then actually go in to take an actual sort of deep look. Okay, so it's like maybe they were on the path to do what they intuitively knew was right for them, you know, what underneath the mask was telling them. But then at the last minute, it's like, I need to for sure make sure that I'm not, you know, that I'm for sure. Yeah, that I'm for sure. So, I don't know, if you're expecting someone to come travel to you, you know, 6 Cups is the reconciliation. Someone from the past coming back. It's like, I don't know, maybe they promise you, or with the 9 Pentacles we were seeing, like, I'm single, you know, but are they? Because there's 2 people in that 9 Pentacle that we were seeing, so they're still engaged with someone else, or their world of the thing they're dependent on, the person they're dependent on. So it's like, okay, I see the truth I need to embrace here. There's fear around this. And this is also about competition. So it's like, you know, I don't know which side you fall on. Maybe you feel like you're competing for this person, or you have to compete. And then this person's like, okay, let me express how I'm feeling here. But there's like a real tormented energy here and a heavy confusion. But I feel like this person is not doing the best thing here for everyone involved. I feel like there's a resistance. There's not wanting to sit with the truth. Let's see Lenormand again, and then I'll pull more tarot to see, because I gotta admit, this is like the weirdest thing I've ever... Bear. So this is, and look, 15 is the devil energy. Devil's Capricorn. It's like a toxic way of being. You know, and the bear is overbearing, stubborn. Could be like protective energy, but it's like emperor energy. Wanting to be in control or the boss. 10 wands. It's like, I can't no more. You know, oppressed. I can't no more. Well, this person can't no more and they have to take action. And I feel they do. And then last minute, I still feel with the closed book, something happens here. The whip. Look, twice. Like I said, the most challenging card in the Lenormand, because it's about this oppression, you know, either being oppressed by someone else or suppressed or beat down. It's devil energy is what it is. Okay, and the 11 again. Encouragement to keep going. Like this person is being encouraged to take action here. So we have the bouquet. This is, I feel, is reconciliation, because this is a gift, showing appreciation, expressing oneself. Okay, and then what? So I don't know. Someone might come out of the woodwork here for you, you know, or you might feel, okay, I'm going to do the right thing here. I feel oppressed here. I'm going to take action. I'm going to offer a gift, or I'm going to, I don't know, you know. Yeah, snake, the other woman. Pulled by the other woman. Okay, but snake in the Lenormand is not a very good card because it's deception. 7 again, we keep seeing. And 7, like I said, could be a defensive energy. But the snakes in general, when we see snakes, they symbolize, you know, a need to shed the old to have a rebirth of the new. I feel like either you're the other woman, or you're being pulled by another woman, or you might be a Queen of Pentacles dealing with someone here who's in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Or at least pretending to be in and then leaves and then comes back for whatever. Lily. So this is about our sensuality, sex. Okay. It's also our experience and what we've learned over time. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords now, again, counterparts. So there's a lot of sex pulling through here. And I think someone might be acting on their sexual impulses here and saying maybe certain things, wanting to, I don't know, like fake it till you make it and be in that energy, you know. But I feel like it has to come on all levels. No pun intended. It has to be an energy that's as within, so without, like all of us, you know, mind, body, soul, a buy-in. And I feel like this person's buy-in for their action is on the wrong thing, although it is aligned with a greater truth, because I feel like they're being pulled towards making this sort of understanding, but they got to reflect on this because there's blocks in the sacral. Okay, let's pull tarot and see if we could see just a bit more here. I don't know, it might be someone this is resonating for, but I like I say, like, what the fuck is going on? So I think why you're here is because I think the unexpected, you know, and this isn't really about an unexpected so much as it is the next thing. And I think the next thing is sort of some unexpected thing that goes in a certain way, and because someone isn't as prepared as they thought, or they're doing it for the wrong reasons, or they're not in the energy of, you know, they're not in the right energy here. I think they're resisting any sort of truth to take action here. Okay, so we have the 3 swords, and this is in the light attribute. 3 swords. Okay. And we see the Queen of Swords. So that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have 3 pentacles. The light attribute. We have the Four Wands, and it's looking pretty desolate here. Four Wands is my 1111 card, which could signify twin flames. And we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. And we have the Star, Aquarius energy. And this is in the shadow. Okay. Again with the 9 Pentacles. And the Lovers under that, the choice. Okay, I feel more and more and more convinced. This is like a third party. Someone's needing to make a choice on something here, okay? There's no people involved, and it's like your destined path to create the thing. And there's something getting in the way. I'm going to stick to my people story because this is exactly what it feels like. And it could be a bit of both. A bit of both. Maybe you're supposed to create some sort of business thing here. Anyway, Lovers, choice. Okay, there's a choice here. And I feel like somebody is pretending either that they're single and available here, but there's some deception going on, and it could be deception to self or thinking they're ready, and maybe it's not wanting to deceive, to lie so much as the deception of the mask, of the illusion, of the needing to really reflect and sit, denying themselves. And I feel like somebody might believe them or buy into it because they kind of want to see it. They have no choice but to believe it, you know, but it's like, are they really available, or are they still in something here with 2 people in the 9 Pentacles scene? There's still someone involved here, which I feel is a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and I feel like it's been a challenging situation with the 3 Swords here. It's caused pain, and I feel like there's an understanding here with this Queen Swords, like it needs to get to the bottom of the truth, to see clearly in order to take action here. Okay, but I feel like what's happened, like I'm getting multiple things here with this 3 Swords and this 4 Wands. Like this is the end of a marriage. This is the brokenheartedness over something that didn't work. But because I feel like this 3 Swords is not in its great pain here, I feel like someone is in denial still. Like, look, they don't want to see the sort of truth. They don't want to come to terms with the desolate falling apart of the 4 Wands, you know, of their structure, of their world, of their marriage, of what they created. And so they're taking action because I feel like the other person might be, like I said, the 8 Cups, walking away or getting clear or getting certain or communicate the truth. So it's like, yeah, you know, I'm here, I'm able to show up, to be 3 Pentacles here. You know, and then here we have the Star, and like I said, Star is all about our wish and our long-term vision, but here's the light attribute. Here we have the shadow, and the shadow attribute of the Star is like losing hope or not seeing the long-term vision of anything here. So it's like I'm showing up to collaborate, but what's the long-term vision here? Something I don't want to, I haven't seen yet. Like I don't see the long term here. And maybe if this Queen of Swords knew, you know, I don't know, your energy, somebody here, if they would have known there was no long term sort of vision here, maybe the plan would be different. And so when we saw that Queen Pentacles reflecting, it's like, okay, wait a minute, what's the long term vision here? You haven't really discussed. And this person's coming in with like sexual energy. Okay, well, that's not a long-term vision. That's a choice to just be temporary. Wheel of Fortune. So, divine guidance. The universe. This isn't the light attribute. So the universe is getting involved here with something that's divinely guided, meant to happen. I think things start moving. And the major event here, I feel, is this thing. Okay, so that's what we need to look at. What is this false, I don't know, false trip? There's a false trip. Ace of Wands. Look, thinking with her penis. Sorry, but that's, you know, it doesn't have to be a penis, but thinking sexually, being attracted, pulled, but it fizzles out like a match. It's like, okay, now that that's done, I don't know, like what, they break out of jail for like a night? ungrateful daughter and earthly mother. It's like somebody being selfish, not thinking of everyone. Oh my goodness. And she's pregnant. Like, I don't know. If you guys are planning on having sex and don't want a child, like, and you do have sex, like, I don't know. Just be prepared. Do what you want. I make no judgment. I'm just literally reading, look, Queen of Wands. Oh my God. Okay. So this person is pulled, and it could be you, to a Queen of Wands. You know, want to have sex. They're attracted to this Queen of Wands. 2 cups. Okay, so their intentions, like, I'm pulled to you sexually for sure. Okay, and in the shadow attribute here, she's in her most sensual, sexual way. But this is also a need to respect oneself, like know one's self-worth and value. And here we have the 2 of Cups in the upright, which is balanced union. But here I see only 1 cup. And it's only 1 cup. And so I feel there's this pretending energy, but I don't think this person's trying to lie, but I feel they show up. But where's your cup? I don't have a cup, I just have a penis. Like, that's kind of, what the fuck? Spirits. What's going on here? Why this fake travel? 8 Pentacles. Okay, so 8 Pentacles is the effort, the dedication, and the time we put towards something. Okay, why is this Queen of Wands here? So there's with the King of Wands. So now we have divine counterparts. So maybe on both sides there's this pull. 4 Cups. And the 4 Cups is unrequited love. Here she is with 1 cup. 8 Wands under that. Communication. A breakthrough. Forward movement. There's the 5 Wands again. Conflict. Competition. There's the Sun, happiness, clarity, and I gotta cover this up here. Leo energy, more Leo, Sag, Aries, and here we have the Hierophant, which we were really getting from that card, Taurus energy. Okay, marriage. And justice, marriage. Somebody's married, like, or they have other commitments, other obligations here, and they're being pulled by some seductress here. Okay, and I think they mean good. I think they want to show up, but the only cup here is the cup of the seductress, I feel. Okay, and so I feel like there needs to be effort put into making this work. Okay, but I feel like there hasn't been enough sort of clarity or reflection here to get clear about what work's going to go into this. Okay, I mean, maybe this person's reflected, but I feel like, I don't know, their actions are, they take action before getting very clear and certain about what effort and energy they're having to put in here, because I feel like they're still sort of not resolving what's going on here in this other commitment. And so I feel like there's an unrequited love, like someone showing up with 1 cup. So if you haven't heard from this person, I feel there's going to be communication. It's going to be fast. And then all of a sudden, because we're clarifying what the event is here with this closed door, it's like someone shows up with 1 cup. Someone looks like they're well-intending. But it's one thing to be well-intending, but another to do the work here. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, it's like they're not really reliable here. Like the thing that needs to build from a pentacle, that needs energy and effort to build into something here, it's not the thing that this person's focused on so much as the passion and getting it on, you know? I don't want to leave it like this, but I feel like this is very long reading, and I don't know what to tell you guys because this is weird. I'm going to do one more tarot round because that's what I do, and then I'm going to pull Lenormand, and then I'm going to say, do what you will with this information, okay? Because maybe you know. But Spirit, why is pile 1 being shown this information? Clear and concise message here, please. Please help me to channel what this is all about. No idea. Okay, so the devil. Yeah, I feel devil. Someone's obsessed, okay? This is lusty energy. Somebody can't let go of something here. Devilly energy. Capricorn. Hierophant again. So this is all about things we commit to. This could be the marriage card, okay? A higher level of commitment here. And the 8 Pentacles, like this is what it's going to take. Okay, like it's going to take a commitment to what we value, like having commitment to putting the energy towards what we value, the commitment. But there's a devil, there's some other thing that's holding this person back. And look, we have it in the light attribute, but I feel like because we have the devil and sort of angel energy, but it's still the devil nonetheless, because I really feel this person. I feel this person, this is coming up throughout the whole reading. This is why I'm having such a hard time. It's like I really don't feel like this person is trying to be deceptive. But I feel like the chains are still holding this person back. I still feel like this person hasn't uncovered what they need to, so they think they're sort of healed or they think they mean well. But I mean, this angel looks kind of devilly still. And it's giving me temperance energy, and it's like still imbalance. Like they still need to be in a showing up energy of being able to commit here. But they're still in devil, and they're pulled by their passion. They're pulled by the siren. They're pulled by the Queen of Wands, the seduction, and their obsession, their horniness. But it's like this is smack dab in the middle here. And I think they're blinded. They're not wanting to see this. King of Wands, again, driven by our passion. Act now, think later. You know, I'm feeling it in the moment. And so I pack my stuff and I come, literally and figuratively. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so that's a consistent sort of energy over time. I feel though this has been something over time. You know, the Empress again in the shadow. Sex without love, you know? And I'm not saying this person maybe doesn't love, but it's like true love would have to resolve any sort of devil energies in order to receive and give love. 7 Wands, defensiveness, thinking about our own sort of position and fighting for that. Lots of passion here. Lots of passion. Look, 9 Wands again. Passion, passion, passion. I've never had such a... This person is like blinded by their sexual passion here. Okay, but I feel still defensive, still need to deal with something here that they're not dealing with. Heart. Okay, so this could represent love. 6 pulling through, which is the Lovers, a choice in love. Yeah. So we have the Knight of Cups, which came through, expressing love, showing love. And then this is the Scythe, which is cutting something out abruptly. Cutting something out abruptly. I think they make an abrupt decision. They cut something out. And look, the Harvest here. Okay, and 10's about ending. So abrupt, something abrupt in regards to love and making a choice. An abrupt choice here to cut something or end something. There's the Mice. Over time, this consistent gnawing, or persistent, I should say, persistent irritant. 7 Wands. And here's the dog, the loyalty. Okay. Take what you will. Because energy is always shifting here. I got this energy in a massive clusterfuck, okay? So it could be just an attention to you. If you're not wanting to get into it with somebody here who's not thinking clearly, or if you're not, okay? If you're the one that's pulled by your sexual desire here. This person falls back to their loyal way, you know? They're acting like a dog here, you know? And I don't think this person means harm. I feel like what this person is doing is like cutting out any sort of actual like real deep sense of love here, because we wouldn't do this to somebody we love, you know? And this is the devil and the obsession, you know? I'm act on my passion. And I feel like it's a persistent sort of getting at this person to do this, but it's like after we get our fix, it's like this devil, you know, the addiction. After we get our fix, then what? It's like this person needed to put the effort towards the thing they're actually committed to. Like, what do you commit to? What's a higher level of commitment here? And it's like, okay, well, I'm going to be loyal to the thing. I don't know. I feel like this is the thing I've always been loyal to, but is this really the thing that they respect or that they value after this? I don't know. I'm reading for a dog, guys. Okay? And the only thing that they're thieving is themselves. I don't like this energy, you know, and if it's you, like, I don't know, I guess everyone's sort of susceptible to sort of this devil, but it feels very, like, not good. Not good. So, don't fall for the devil. If you're on either side of this, okay, like, this is, again, like I said, like, we don't know our self-worth. Maybe we're giving in to the devil because we need to learn self-worth, or maybe we are pulled by our passion, and so we're having sex without the love of everyone involved here. Okay, so what I see. I wasn't intending on a reading being like this, but I guess this stands to reason with my sort of trigger warning at the beginning. You know, I can't help what I'm going to see here. So this is what you have, pile one. I just didn't hope that it made sense to you, that this helped you, that this didn't confuse you, and I love you very much. And yeah, that's all I have. All right, I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. You guys picked the yellow marker. If you guys are anything like pile 1, I'm just going to stop recording. No, I'm just kidding. That was a cluster, okay? So, I don't know. Hopefully I can read this energy for you. Pile 2. Let's see. What are we looking at? Well, it's the next major shift, next major circumstance. Like, what's changing? What's shifting? What should you know about coming up here, okay? You guys have the beautiful yellow color. Yellow is solar plexus, you know, and it's all about our confidence and willpower and what we believe in and making shit happen. So a very beautiful, bright energy. I'm getting sun energy, Leo energy, clarity, bliss, happiness, confidence, all things beautiful, delight. I'm even smelling like sweets, dessert, you know, something sweet, something delightful. Wow, holy camole. Let's see. Use your intuition, what you'll see, feel, or hear to determine whether this messaging is right for you. Only you could do this. Don't take messages that don't fit. Sometimes it's ultra confusing, like pile 1, and I apologize if it is. If it doesn't make sense, it's not for you. Don't ask me for clarity. I don't know. I'm just reading energy, okay? So, 6, intention, playing it safe. Okay, playing it safe. Number 32. Or the number 5, door to spirit with the dove. Okay. And we have chain of events that will affect your life. I'm getting devil energy from the chain. Chain of events that will affect. Daisy chain. Yeah. Things that are connected to one thing that impact another. Key. 33. 33 is a master number. That's reproduction, creativity, humor. It's also about Christ consciousness, joy with 33. Yes, and harmony. And the key's all about a solution. Here we have the 8 of diamonds, and that's 8 pentacles. So 8 pentacles is the most dedicated card in the tarot, because it's the staying to task, dedication. Okay. We have the lady here. Divine feminine energy, card 21, or the number 3. Here we have possibilities, the tree, the good kind. Wow. Okay, well, what's the bad kind? The good kind. Okay, number 35, or the number 8, the good kind. Sacred mirrors. Oh my. And look at that, 33. Did we not have another 33 somewhere? You guys, like, wow, 33. Yeah, reproduction, creativity, humor, Christ consciousness, joy, harmony. Like I said, pulling through very strong sacred mirrors. Could be mirroring going on here with you and an energy around you. Okay, and then we have balance. That's beautiful. So I'm getting temperance energy. Temperance all about healing. Sagittarius energy. Also getting Libra energy from the scales. Justice. But mostly I'm feeling temperance, healing. Playing it safe. Intention. Yeah, 6 could be about equal distribution with the number 6. Give and take. Okay. Healing. Beautiful. Look at that. Healing. 2 hands. And look. This is sort of a little high, but it's giving me the sacral, or the solar plexus energy with the yellow lotus flower here. Confidence to do something? Or we were playing safe? Or feeling held back? Okay, mind. Okay, mind. And teacher, number 4. With people, look at all the books. So books could be high priestess energy because it's the hidden information that's not seen that we're sort of having to take action on. So it's our intuition. I'm also feeling Hierophant energy. That's committing to something, understanding something, and the glasses are off. So we can't see it, but we know it. And here she knows it. She sees it. It's kind of looking okay. Interesting. So we have the Heart Eater, number 13. 13's transformation. That's the devil in the tarot. Not the devil, I'm sorry. That's the death in the tarot, which is all about transformation. Scorpio energy. Wow. Sorry, I'm all over the place here. Okay. And so we have toil and labor with 38. Or the number 11. And this is giving me 8 pentacle energy. This is like the consistent energy or effort, dedication towards something. This is the work card, something about work. But toil and labor is giving me like a 10-1 sort of energy here. The messenger with the key and the book standing out again. The knowledge of something, and key is the solution, having the solution, the understanding. 19 or the number 10. 10's about completion, end of cycle, and also about transformation. And we are picking transformation from the number 13. Okay, and here's the rope, the tension. Wind something up enough is lots of tension here. A rope could be this chain. Feeling tethered. Tension, 10 wands. And look here, somebody's sitting at a bar. Someone's sitting at a bar here. Or a pharmacy. But either way, I'm getting addiction energy from this today. Okay. And we have orphaned, number 5. So the orphan card is feeling alone. I need to be, I don't know, like loved. Feeling alone. Feeling let down, abandoned. But it could be from the past, because orphan is when we're younger. Some experience of the past here. And then we have 5, which is always challenging. It's about conflict and loss. And here we have imagine. And this sometimes gives me 7 cups energy because it's our fantasies. The moon is our emotions. And 2 could be, about balance. Having to choose, not knowing which cup to choose. Having a vision of something, but unclear. Or... Okay. Let me sit here with this energy before I pull the tarot. And I am going to be reading the Lenormand as well. So just give me a bit here. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know if it's your energy or someone around you. I don't know what's going on with these readings, but I'm going to read it like your energy. Okay, if it's someone around you, then this is sort of what's going on. But I feel like there was a heavy energy of playing it safe because there was a lack of trust in a situation that we couldn't trust ourselves to engage with. For whatever reason, I think there was a lot of unhealed energy. You know, we were hurt in the past, or we couldn't trust, or we just felt we would be abandoned. There was a lot of confusion, but there was also a lot of fantasy here because I feel like something's really tied to the emotions here, but something really hurt. And so I'm feeling like we might have been really addicted to, I don't know, self-pity, or in an energy here that was addictive. Like, I don't know, addiction keeps coming through here. You know, and it could be addictions sort of presented themselves because of a pain here, or we're just addicted to doing this, playing it safe because of the pain. So something with addiction, either literal or I don't know, energetically, but whatever this is here, I feel like the shift here is in this new answer we have, and it's a solution. Okay, it's a solution, and it's an understanding that we come to know. And so I do feel it could be for some of you guys that you're working with someone who might, I don't know, be like some sort of I don't know who this person is to you, but I feel like this person either knows or sees, or I don't know, maybe you feel like this is your divine feminine, your teacher, your guide, or something here. Okay, but I feel like you haven't seen some greater truth in yourself. So I feel like because of the pain, because of the anticipation of pain, I feel like you're free. You're free because you see something now inside, because I feel like something's been reflected to you with this sacred mirrors from this person, okay, or the universe is mirroring it back to you in another person or in a situation here. And so I feel like now we see the possibility where we were only seeing sort of what would go wrong or what we'd have to do here or something. And so I feel like there's great healing in this experience, great healing, because I feel like we might have been stuck in a thought pattern that was holding us hostage, but it was really stemmed from a lot of pain that we've experienced. And so I feel like whatever happens, because I feel there's a happening, which we'll see, it allows you to see something in self that then allows something else to unfold. And it's sort of like this unfolding of a series of events that free you, that you find peace through. Because I feel like whatever you've been engaged with over time's been building this tension, that at a certain point it couldn't wind up anymore, that at a certain point it was just going to give way and it was going to unravel, you know. And so I feel like there's an inner knowing. So intuition is good here. There's an inner knowing, and there's a higher level of understanding and value in something that we might have not have been able to see before. That is like the answer. And I think you don't see it just yet what that information is so much, or can connect to it, because I think it's still going to be revealed to you. But this opens the door to many sort of different opportunities for you and ways of seeing self. But I feel like it's beautiful because I feel it reflects back to you with this, the good kind, and this yellow, something that maybe hasn't been experienced. Confidence in yourself, you know, the delight, the sweetness, the joy. Like, what a beautiful feeling to be free, you know, to have the key to open the door so I'm closer to spirit, which is closer to myself. You know, the confidence maybe I lacked in myself. The confidence in trusting that I'm not going to be maybe abandoned here or feeling left out or alone or stuck in a toxic sort of energy here of an addictive way or a victim way or at the mercy of my substances or surroundings or unhealthy ways of being, masking it with something. I don't have to mask. I don't have to mask. Don't have to mask. I feel like this is very healing and therapeutic for you. And I feel like it's been very difficult for you, I feel. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, like you're coming into some balance here. You know. Let's pull the tarot and see what else Spirit wants to communicate with you. Spirit, what is it that pile 2 is needing to know in regards to this major energy shift, next sort of huge shift happening in their world? What are they needing to know? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2. Okay, I'm using the oppositions tarot. So we have 3 cups. 3 cups. Okay, well, 3 cups is reconciliation. 3 cups is celebration. 3 cups is connecting with our soul tribe, celebrating. Sometimes 3 cups could certainly mean challenge in deep connections, because we keep things sort of more on a superficial level. And also sometimes I read 3 cups as potentially like partying or distraction, drinking, you know, going out, distraction. Maybe that's the mask here. Okay, so we have Queen of Pentacles. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Very reliable energy here. This could sometimes be looked as the wifey. Okay, wifey energy. Someone dependable, reliable, mother energy. And the Knight of Swords. So confronting something here. Confronting something. And there's the High Priestess energy, which I was getting. Pisces, the intuition. We're at the Page of Wands. In the shadow. So hesitancy here. There was a hesitancy here in going in a certain way that we were unsure, unclear. And now there's this breakthrough. There's confronting something here. Okay. And there we have the Emperor. Yeah. Taking back our power. Confidence. But I feel like we've gone through some sort of war here. He looks beat up. He's still working on his confidence. There's the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So, beautiful pile 2. A new beginning. Okay, whether you resonate with this being your energy or someone around you. And I feel like this new beginning is because wherever you were sort of lacking the confidence in self to have a new beginning, we're now confronting here with vigor. We're getting empowered. And even though maybe we're not completely in our power, we're building this, I feel, over time. We're still showing up here in an energy because we're able to sort of confront, you know. And I do feel there might be somebody around you that's been sort of reliable as the heart. This is all about self-love, this rose quartz. Okay, learning about self-love. And sometimes it's challenging when we have orphaned energy. It's like knowing our value. And so I feel like we've been playing safe to not get hurt in some way here. But I feel like there's a consistent, reliable energy here. Maybe someone who's feels very mothering or safe or reliable, or someone you could depend on in some way throughout this challenging time, you know. And this is coming together to reconcile, to celebrate. Okay, but I feel like maybe where we ignored our intuition, in the past in regards to where we felt confident taking action, we're now recognizing and seeing this. And so I feel like there's an ability to trust yourself because of feeling supported, or feeling the I don't know, the environment here is supportive. Like this is your supportive network, you know, feeling comfortable, feeling accepted, feeling like you could depend on, I don't know, your environment, the people you're with here to free you, you know, and obviously it, nobody can free us but ourselves. But if we're not in an energy here where we feel comfortable, we're, yeah, look at that. Closed book, like I said. Closed book, something we still don't see yet, a piece of information that's coming to light here. Look at this, the ring. So something we can commit to. I feel like there's a commitment to something here, you know. There's a commitment to something here. And I feel like it is a new beginning. With the Ace of Pentacles here, we have the Ace of Wands, something you're passionate about, something that it can build over time. We are not seeing, we haven't been able to see, we haven't even been able to open the book or commit to it. It's like we're learning about confronting this part. Clouds, confusion. So there might have been a lot of confusion around what to commit to. Yeah, clouds, confusion, uncertainty, lack of clarity. And here's the mice. So mice is a constant, like, irritant, you know, a constant irritant, maybe weighing us down. An energy here that's just beats at our door constantly, and it could be beating on our confidence. It's an annoying energy, you know, that erodes something over time. I feel like there was a lot of uncertainty, a lot of, yeah, this sort of an irritant here in regards to having to get clear to what we want to commit to. And I feel like we couldn't see. We couldn't see, or we couldn't tap into our intuition, or we were blinded by a greater truth here, that we are empowered, that we can confront, we can have new beginning, but we'd have to step into our own confidence here. So I feel like this is exactly what you do, you know, because I feel like the environment here is one in which you feel safe to do so, that frees you. Like this key is opening this door, the door to spirit. We connect with our intuition, we connect with a knowing, we connect with this beautiful blessing here. It's mirrored. So let's pull some more just as a wrap up. What does pile 2 need to know then? What is this closed book about? I just feel like the closed book is something you didn't see in self. Like you now can see without your, I guess, your human eyes. It's like you can intuit it, you can feel it. I feel it's healing, therapeutic. The star, so the star is Aquarius energy, although this is in reverse. This is, like I said, the tarot of oppositions, and so although the star is not, I don't know, like she's bent down, you know, I feel like it's the beginning stages, I feel here, of something long-term, like you getting what you want here, but I feel like you're still building this up in some way here. The Tower. So the Tower is where the false falls away, the false structure. And then we have Temperance, healing, being in this balanced energy that's healed. Look at the light coming from that Sagittarius energy. 10 Wands. We can't carry on the burden no more. That's the toil and labor. I feel like you just can't no more carry on alone, is how I feel. And that's the 10 Wands. It's like help is here. I can no longer go on my own carrying this burden, you know, and I'm losing sort of hope in my way of what was going on in my world. Like I had an understanding of, I don't know, like some sort of vision or understanding you had that I feel made you feel hopeless, or like didn't allow you to have a dream, or know that you could attain your dream or your wish. So it was like you didn't even have that sort of as a thing, you know, like they're like an orphan is like focused on what it doesn't work here. It doesn't maybe feel like they could attain their wishes or their hope, or even have like a long-term vision of what they want for the future, because they're more focused on the thing here that's going on with them. But I feel like there's a heaviness here that we can't carry no more. The falling of the Tower, 9 Cups. So again, with the 9 Cups, it could be drinking, immediate gratification, distraction, but this is our own emotional fulfillment. And so, and it's in the shadow. So we've been sort of maybe with immediate gratification rather than the long-term happiness here, needing to find the balance here, the clarity, the light, the healing. And here we have the Knight of Pentacles, so slow and steady towards something of value with the Ace of Pentacles in his hand. Something manifesting for the long term here, okay? Something very solid that you could rely on. That's not this sort of energy that sort of is falling apart in your world. Yeah, 3 cups. So reconciliation, this could be just really feeling very much like with your soul tribe, feeling accepted, not feeling orphaned. This is the opposite of this energy. Alone. Okay, this is like welcomed. I don't have to be alone. I'm understood. I'm celebrated. I feel contentment. Okay, but there still might be a challenge in having a 2 cups, because sometimes this is just like superficial, you know, like superficial, but I feel like this is a first stage, like allowing to be seen in some way here, because I feel like we've been oppressed, you know, we've been oppressed or feeling like we had to sort of carry it alone, and now it's like other people are here by our side, maybe making us feel safe or appreciated. Queen of Wands, and this is us being pulled by our passion or desire. So it could certainly be that you're pulled passionately, you know, to make this change in your world. But I feel like it's something very reliable, solid, and over time. There's a dedication and a commitment with the ring and this pentacle. Okay, but I feel like it's slow and steady. And so what that closed book is I think there was no seeing this in the past. That I could have other people sort of, I don't know, in my world, or I could rely on them, or I could find balance in this world, you know, shattering of the world that you have been in, that you can no longer sort of carry on this burden alone. It's been a struggle. And the Rider. So this is like Emperor energy. And this is like moving on forward. And look, what the Elephant is all about, things that have happened in the past that we remember. So if we've had pain or things that are stuck in the past, we're still moving forward as the Rider. With our experience, we're still having forward movement. Look at the ring again. Yeah, you're committing to something. I don't think you see it because the closed book and a gift. Yeah, this is all about showing appreciation, having love. You know, this could be offering a commitment, giving a gift of something, showing appreciation. You're coming from a place of struggle, pain, things that have kept you sort of in past energy. And I feel like with the umbrella, like you're feeling really protected here. Because I feel like this environment is something that allows you to find balance. That allows you to be safe, you know. Instead of playing it safe, you feel safe. You feel safe. And I feel like you break free from this chain, this devil addiction energy, whatever this thing is here. Lily, yeah. So, lilies. This is about our experience over time. You know, we get more experience. We start to understand things a little bit better. But this is also our sensuality, which was the Queen of Wands. You know, what are we sexually pulled to? What speaks to our sensuality? And then having confidence to act on that, to be pulled by this part of ourself, you know, that calls to us. But we need to feel safe. And so maybe we felt like sexually blocked or incapable of expressing oneself authentically, so we're feeling shut out or more in the dark here, rather than allowing ourselves to go with our intuition and open this door to this beautiful, confident light. You know, here's the Dove. We find peace because it feel like it's either this beautiful, peaceful energy or that Ten of Wands, tight tension. And like I said, like you only wind it so many times, and then the Ten of Wands, like it snaps, like it starts to unravel. Like we can't carry it no more. You can only do the tension so much. And maybe there's like sexual tension here. You know, I don't know. It could certainly be sexual tension because we see the Queen of Wands and this Lady card, and we're seeing 2 people here. And so the 4 here is also about stability. It's creating the structure, you know. So this is like commitment, stabilizing something here, making an offer, or being committed contractually to something that we can give and show our appreciation. So I feel like, yeah, you're finding balance and healing here, okay? Card of healing. So this is what I see. Pile number 2 could be you, like I said, or someone around you. But yeah, that's all I have. I hope this helped. I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, hello. Beautiful. Pile number 3. You guys picked the lime-colored marker. Beautiful green. Green is heart chakra, all about love. Let's take a look at what this is about. So we're looking at the next sort of major shift, major event. What's going to change? Situation, circumstances going to shift next in your world. Okay, so I do ask you to use your own intuition, what you'll see, feel, or hear to determine whether this messaging is right for you. And let's take a look. So we have fair man with dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So I don't take words so literal as I do with energy. And a man's obviously masculine energy. It could be describing someone you might know, or it could be your energy if that's how you're connecting, but it could be somebody with blue eyes as well here. I'm also getting literal, like fair man, like justice, balance, like balanced masculine energy is actually what I'm getting here. Okay, let's see. Balanced masculine energy. Here's rats. Rats pulled through all 3 piles. But rats in the Lenormand is sort of a persistent aggravation or something that's constantly sort of annoying. 23, or the number 5. 5 is conflict, loss. 7 of wands, or 7 clubs here. So that's having to defend ourselves or fight for what we believe in. Something unfair right now, or what? Let's see. So we have the coffin. This is all about an ending. Putting something to an end. In order to have a new beginning, we see 3 wands, which is all about expansion and moving forward. So we're having to end something to move forward. Here we have all these jewels. Number 5 pulling through again. Okay, and then the dog. Loyalty. 14 is temperance energy. Dog is about friendship, loyalty. Okay, and then we have change. And we have creator with earth. So earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Creator could be sun energy, Leo. Creator of fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. So Leo pulling through again. Fire. Creator of earth, creator of fire. Earth and fire. Okay, and then we have home. Something's cramping in their style. Earth energy from this again. The green's giving me earth as well. Home. Okay, and then we have past lives with number 18. So 18 is the moon. And it says past lives here. And we see the salamander. Salamander's fire energy. Okay, let's see. Yeah, lizard's all about the dream state here, which could be moon. And then we have 6 with spirit, family, friends, and guides. Okay. And we have number 4 with events, conflict. Well, we're getting that with the number 5. And the 5 here as well. So 2 5s and conflict. And here's the ship. So we're saying so we could get on the ship to calmer waters. Here's a ship, but we're not in calm waters. 4. 4 is all about stability and structure. Here we have afraid of the attic, number 58. So number 13. 13 is about transformation. It's also the death card in the tarot, which could be this coffin, something coming to an end. But here's like having to, open up the boxes that we don't want to look at. Afraid of the attic, like not wanting to see something inside of us or about something. So there's moon energy pulling through, not seeing something. Past lives. That's interesting. Okay, thoughts. So number 16 or the number 7. It could be a tower here. Thoughts. Okay. And we have privileged lady, number 12, or the number 3. So 12 could be hangman. Privileged lady. And you see a lady here in his thoughts. Fair man. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Here we have feminine masculine energy. And it looks like she's sort of overpowering him. She looks twice his size. And we were talking about balanced masculine energy. We have a bigger feminine energy here. Thoughts is a masculine energy, you know. Yeah, thoughts is more masculine. Feminine is more with the heart. Okay, let's see. Here and now, number 32. So we have 23 and 32, mirrored numbers. Also the number 5. So it says past and future. And past lives. And she's sitting on an egg. The egg's about rebirth. It says you are here and now in the present. Okay, 21, clean it up. 21 again, because we had, or was it this 12? Another mirrored number. So interesting. We have 23, 32, and now we have 12 and 21. Clean it up. And that's this, get rid of the old to make way for new that I was feeling. A removal of things here. Okay, all that glitters. 16. So 2, 16, 16, 16. You can look up that angel number. But 16 is the number 7, which is, again, tower energy, but it could be chariot energy about movement. 7 is all about faith, wisdom, reflection, and understanding. And the masks here, all that glitters. So it's like thinking the grass is greener on the other side. There's 6th chakra with Archangel Metatron. And so this is the third eye energy. Number 4. Okay. Third eye energy. Let me sit with this energy before I pull tarot and see what pulls through. As I don't know. Let's see. Okay. I feel like you're outgrowing something. And I feel like you're coming into better balance here. You know, of taking your own energy in a way here that empowers you to make decisions and changes in your world here. Because I feel like you might have felt under the mercy or under the control of a situation or other things here. And it might have been built over time, consistently sort of in that energy. You know, so I feel like you want to break free in order to manifest something for yourself. I feel like with all that glitters and these gems, like I don't know if we were swayed by something in the practical way here, or we were battling our mind over heart. Like there was something we thought sounded good or thought it looked good, felt good in some way, but at the same time it might have led to the troubles, you know. It's like I could create something solid, or I can go with this sort of intense sort of, you know, passionate thing here that has led me to only conflict here. So I feel like there's looking at great truths here. Now, with past lives, I don't know if we're learning about a certain aspect that we were having to resolve, you know, karmically about self, because I feel like with the salamander, I'm really getting this fiery energy, you know, like, yeah, like your fiery energy here. I'm getting called to read this book of the salamander, even though it's a complete different deck here, but it's the thing that was coming to my mind. So there must be something in here that's going to be giving us some sort of understanding. If I could find it. Is it in this book? Please tell me it's in this book. Yeah, this is exactly what I was seeing. So it says, This little water dragon symbolizes vitality, bravery, courage, renewal, growth, and spiritual pursuits. In alchemical lore, the salamander is believed to be a fire eater. Wow. And able to quench flames with its body, emerging unscathed. When trapped or injured, it is able to shed and regrow a whole tail and limbs. Its regenerative abilities, combined with its often bright and fiery markings, give the salamander a reputation for being feisty, vivacious, and enduring. It brings life and light to dark and cold places. Messages. The salamander says it's time to summon your courage and be bold. You've got this. Despite suffering a loss, you will recover. Give yourself the time and space to heal. Find your inner fire, what makes your heart beat faster and passion flows through your veins. Kindle this flame as it gets you through difficult times. I think this is what you do. I think you've been working on this for some time, to be honest. This is the predominant energy here. You've outgrown a situation here that isn't fostering your growth. You know, it could be people around you, situations. I feel like you've been guided to experience something, you know, in order to overcome some major lesson here. But I feel like you're really now aligning yourself with more loyal people, more grounded situation, things that are of value here, finding balance within your masculine and your feminine, like huge change. So if you've been in turbulency, if things have been difficult, you've experienced loss, annoying things, annoying people, I feel like there's a big cleanup here, ending all the things that were challenging. And now look at this beautiful like energy. Like I feel like has the world at her feet here with this privileged lady, you know, but I don't feel it's like a spoiled energy. I feel like you've gone through the ringer. And so this new beginning that I'm feeling here is totally aligned, you know, totally aligned with you. But I feel like still we're getting that energy of, you know, maybe in the past we were always tempted to go towards the shiny thing, or to do the thing here that we knew might have not have been good for us, or where there was empty promise, you know, empty promise. And maybe we learned the hard way. And so I feel like now we can see, you know, and I feel like there's also this intuitive energy pulling through with the third eye. Like you're really connecting with your spirit guides and being guided here by your intuition. And it's very clear to you. There's no more challenge or struggle or being in the mind of, you know, having to navigate the mind. It's like if I intuitively know it, I act on it, and I'm confident in my decisions. And so I feel like you take action, you know, where maybe there was a lacking of masculine energy, taking action, being confident in your ability to do so. This is sort of what you do. I feel like you're loyal to yourself, because in the past we might have, you know, not to have been loyal behind our own sort of decisions, but I think it required you opening that box in the attic, like the thing you didn't want to look at, you know, the thing you didn't want to look at. And like I said, because this feminine energy is so much bigger, it's like maybe we were, I don't know, like waiting for something to get better, or like giving to something in a way here that wasn't balanced, you know. So let's see, Spirit, what does pile 3 need to know? What is this message for pile 3? So we have the Page of Swords. So yeah, we start to get clear and understand something better. 8 of Cups, we walk away from something. Was totally feeling that. You know, we walk away from something here that I feel wasn't emotionally satisfying. 7 Wands, fight for what we believe in. And we stand the higher ground here to win against whatever we're sort of wanting for ourselves. Yeah, strength, courage to face what we need to. 3 Cups. So this could be our this could be us coming in contact with our soul tribe, or having the right community of people. Now I am reading, like I said, the I don't know if I mentioned it, the Tarot of Oppositions here. So we have the shadow and the light, and this 3 Cups is in the shadow. So I'm feeling like we're really having to walk away from an energy here that wasn't supportive of us, you know, that didn't support us here. And it might have been holding us back. We might have needed the courage to walk away in order to get closer to our soul tribe, to fight for what we believed in. This felt like a challenge, you know, but now I think we understand this, or we see it. So here we have the devil and the light attribute. Like, look, she's being freed from the devil and then a new beginning. Yeah, you have a new beginning here, you know, free from the devil. 10 Pentacles. This is like the lottery win of the tarot, you know, 10 Pentacles, building that long-term thing here. And 3 Swords, but this is in the light attribute. I feel like you've been really, 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 really challenged. Spent a lot of time invested in something here that could have, that you thought, I think, that you thought was going to be something that was, you know, with all this glitters, you know, that you thought was your lottery win or that you could commit to and build. And I think it's been a painful experience. But I feel there's a truth here we're now embracing and seeing the actual pentacle, the actual thing of value. And I feel like, yeah, you're getting freed from the devil, from the chains, from that sort of energy that you were in that seemed to be dictating what would happen to you, or, you know. So let's read Lenormand, and then I'll pull some more tarot after. But let's see. Spirit, for pile 3. What are they needing to know in regards to this energy change, this major shift for them? So we have the woman, divine feminine energy. So I do feel like you've been in predominant divine feminine energy here, if I gotta be honest. Yeah, the heart. So I'm getting Empress now, more balanced, you know. And then, like I said, this is heart chakra with the green. So that's unconditional love. We needed unconditional love of self. Here we have the Tower. So the Tower in the Lenormand is us feeling isolated. Us feeling isolated and alone. And there's the 6 Swords moving out of that energy. Yeah, we cut something out with the scythe. So abrupt ending, I feel here, of suffering, of isolation. I feel like there's an understanding of self-worth. There's finding our own sort of value. Being in healthy divine feminine energy would include being balanced with our masculine, taking action. And I feel like it's been a challenge here because we've been swayed by, you know, maybe your thoughts or maybe seeing things that could look better and it leading to conflict. And I feel like we've outgrown staying in that energy, staying with the same, I don't know, same situation. Page of Cups. So Page of Cups is opening the heart space. But it's a creative energy. It's also like apology. So it could be that we're sort of feeling free, like we're no longer held hostage is kind of what I feel here. You know, like something we didn't want to look at. It's like we're free now. Our heart is free. We're free to take our cup wherever we want. 3 cups, yeah, wherever we want. You know, this is maybe getting back on the dating scene or being appreciated by the people around us. Celebrated. 7 cups. So this is in the light attribute. I feel like in the past, we let all that glitters and what could be sort of guide us. And I feel like maybe at one point we were really sort of oppressed by this sort of decision, or it was driving us. You know, like it was driving us, and now it's like I have all these options here, but we are no longer sort of oppressed. Like you could still, I don't know, do what you want. Like you still have a lot of options. You're not restricted to one decision here. And he looks like he's well rested, maybe for the first time. He can actually sleep. So let's see. Why is this Page of Cups here, Spirits? And since this Page of Cups, so 7 Wands. So, like I said, 7 Wands could be a defensive energy, having to fight for what we believe in. I feel like you have been fighting. Ace of Cups, a new beginning. An emotional new beginning in love. Self-love, right by the 3 of Cups. And the Magician, manifestation. Having all the tools we can to manifest. And here's the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. You manifest a new beginning. I think you move forward, and I think it's been very challenging here, okay? Now, I do feel as though you could have been in situations here where you just felt not seen, like you had no choice. You felt maybe oppressed, isolated on your own. Now, I feel like you've had to fight, claw your way out of this energy, you know, but I feel like you come in contact with all the tools you need in order to manifest a new beginning for you. And the only way is sort of forward here, you know, like you have conviction here with this sword and this wand, like the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, and look, here's the King of Pentacles, to find the stability, the security. And I feel like this is confidence in your decision to find something more stable, not just what looks more stable and glittery. It's like, I found my confidence. I found where I belong. I feel welcome here. I feel secure, you know, and I feel like all of this confusion, all of these options, like it's not impacting me or keeping me up. Like, even though maybe I didn't get clarity or certainties and all these other things that could be, it's like, I know what is here, you know, and I'm free. My heart is free. I've fought for my own freedom to choose this new beginning. And it's all stemmed from this beautiful love of self, you know, which I feel has been very difficult for you to sort of get to this point. But I feel like there's a liberation here, and I feel like there's now a seeing with the third eye here, and this is a big change for you, because I don't feel you've been in this energy, and it's built over a long period of time here. Okay, but I feel like it was needed here in order to heal these like past life potential traumas or ancestral wounds, you know, the balancing of the masculine and the feminine, and having to navigate there on your own. Yeah, 8 Pentacles. So I feel like it's completely different. You're able to focus, dedicate yourself to whatever you want. You know, if you want to work, if you want to, your creative pursuits, working on self, like you're no longer pulled by the mercy of whatever else was going on here. So pile 3, this is your energy.